Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That is it.
And now the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Rips one to right and foul ball. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
One ball, no
One out,
strike.
base is empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
See if you can go
1-2,
upstairs a
the
little
count.
bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tries
Did he
to
go?
check his swing. Now a look to third. Didn't go. The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Eugenio
2 outs, nobody on. Rappy coming to the plate now.
Rafael.
We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Reaching down and makes the grab. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Is the Tigers. No outs. Runners at first and third. In the air to left down the line. Duran makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Back here in Detroit, here's the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. Sandoval back to work. Hit in the air left field. Duran in position, brings it in. Then there's one down. Lindsey with a forgettable showing in this one. A.J. Lindsey getting locked in, leading. Ready to go. Now here is Jarren Duran. And that one in the air center field. Lindsey on his way over. He's got it. 1 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
A.J. Lindsey, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Here's a 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. And here it comes. Check swing, no appeal.
Oh, this guy's going to have to slow things down. There's no reason for him to even check swing on that pitch. Was never even close.
Next offering way off the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
In the dirt, he's going for second. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Left field. Duran makes the play, and the inning is over. For Detroit, but they're on top 2-0. And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. Rips that one center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's in for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
1-1.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. And out number one on the grab.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Devers now. One down, base is empty. Swing and a base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
One down. A.J. Lindsey getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. They say when.
1-1.
Just
missed. That's the ball. Ball.
On the ground at first. Dives and he can't hang on. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out. Man at first. And up next for Detroit, Matt Vierling. Runner on the go. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner goes again. That's ball four. Throw, and they got him.
Yeah, I don't really get the logic right there of trying to steal third. You've got to count where that hitter's most likely going to get a pitch to hit or he's going to walk. One thing is you don't want to be a distraction in his eyes if it is a pitch to hit. Fortunately, it was out of the zone and it was ball 4, but you get thrown out at third base. So kind of counterproductive to producing a bigger inning and maximizing the runners on base.
A.J. Lindsey getting locked in. One down. A.J. Lindsey up now for the Tigers. Ripped on a line. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lindsey in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Check swing. Went around. And that is strike 1.
1-1.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. Devers snags it, and that'll do it. So back to the top of the order. Jarren Duran, the next to hit.
Jarren Duran.
And that one is lifted in the air. Lindsey puts it away, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. Alcantara back to work. Slow roll into first, and a foul ball.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Jorge Lopez, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Suarez also getting ready. And a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a ball. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay in there safely.
Everything came together for him. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game.
Now this one gets away at the plate. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. And they tip the lead in the 7th. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Lindsey digs in now. 1 for 3. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And another ball. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base.
No, that's down. Ball.
Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Check swing, and he went. And now 3-2.
Count is full.
Ball 4, he walked in. And that'll keep the line moving. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
They're not ready to go home quite yet. Runner
on the move. Oh, that hit him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his composure, and they get the out.
Now batting the first.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Runner takes off. This one in the air. Wong. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. A.J. Lindsey getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. And next up for the Tigers, A.J. Lindsey. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Grounded to third, could be two. It's in and out of his glove. No throw, safe at first. And we'll see if it's an error. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
1-2 now. That's to third. Wilson. To second, there's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Eloy Jimenez now. Line drive. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Ball one there.
That's a
good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This one popped up right side. Noda under it. And there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman. Eugenio.
2 out, space is empty.
Now batting, the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey.
And that one in the air center field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And that is the third out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for the Angels, Ryan Noda. Swing at a ball, line to center. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
First and second, no outs. Lindsey now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. Ball 1. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. In the air, left side. Kepler makes his way towards it, snags it on the run. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Lindsey swings through it for strike one.
One strike. No, that's high.
Next pitch way upstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Lindsey.
Come on. Come on.
Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, A.J. Lindsey. Soriano back to work. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Suarez.
Ripped towards third. Quick feed to second for one. And that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. He's in there. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Runner at first with 2 away. Here comes Travis d'Arnaud. That's ripped. Base hit. The throw in. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 1 out, base is empty. Bird, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And the batter now, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
And they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
And next to hit for Detroit, Colt Heath. Ball 4, he's walked in a run.
Well, not what they were looking for from him out of the pen. That'll drive a manager crazy. He wants guys to come in and attack the strike zone.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. run number 15 on the year. And they add on. It's 9-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Lindsey had a great showing in the win. One out, runner at second. Lindsey will hit next. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first in time. One out, bases empty. Lindsey patrolling center field, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. Play is made, 2 out.
The right fielder,
New inning getting started. Now the third baseman, Weston Wilson. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Into the slide, and he got it.
Wow. That will be a highlight. That was incredible.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
A.J. Lindsey.
Detmers back to work. And that misses. 1-0.
Well, these Tigers finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, A.J. Lindsey. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
1-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That's a base hit. The throw into second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 down. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers.
Torkelson.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Estrada is just 1 strike away. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw to first in time. And this one is over. And the Angels claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman.
A.J. Lindsey with the remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. And now the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Headed towards the corner, and that is a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. muscle to center field, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Coming home, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. That one is absolutely belted. And in one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Bounced in, he breaks for third. The throw, tag, and he's out.
Well, he had a really good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter right there. Just not enough speed to outrun a good throw to third base.
Line drive. Reaching down, makes the catch.
Up next for the Tigers.
And next to hit for Detroit, A.J. Lindsey. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. That's their fifth homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first.
Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. Lindsey had a great showing in the win. A.J. Lindsey, fresh off an impressive 2 homers. So 2 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it one-hops the wall. Here's Rodriguez trying to score. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run scores. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
A.J. Lindsey, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
On the ground right side. Over to first. 2 gone.
That is 6. the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Cabrera.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. 2 outs, base is empty.
AJ Lindsey.
First pitch misses. Foul ball there.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's off the mark. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Hit in the air, left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, AJ Lindsey.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
On the ground, Fitzgerald. On to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now
2 outs, nobody on. And up next for Seattle, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one ripped. Diving, makes the grab.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the team fired up in the dugout.
One away, runners at second and third. Stepping in, AJ Lindsey. 0 for 3 in this one.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He'll circle the bases, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 11-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't...
Lindsey played brilliantly despite the loss. Had only 1 hit, but made it count with a homer.
Such a tremendous effort at the...
AJ Lindsey is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Lindsey now at the plate. Way inside, and that hit him.
Got him right there.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Green, the runner at third. Carpenter at second. Lindsey at first with no outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Robles makes the grab. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson. 2 on, 1 out, and they're all loaded up.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One run across. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And the lead is up to 5.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So 1 out, nobody on. Willie Castro up next for the Mariners. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
First and second here, no outs.
A.J. Lindsey.
Lindsey matched a homer in his last game. Fought off foul. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. No outs, runners at first and second. That one almost got him.
2 strikes. Full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that'll load the bases.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And the 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Got to give him a huge amount of credit on the mound right there. He got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So bases all loaded up. And next up for the Tigers, Colt Keith. The other way. And that'll do it. So the Tigers leave them loaded. But they're on top. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Foul ball. Bichette over at second. Green at first. 2 out of the inning. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Just off the inside edge.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a pitch. That one missed. That one misses, and it's 3-2. First and second, 2 down, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. And that is that. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tigers 10 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. Snyder back to work. And he grounds one to the right side. Sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the top of the order. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. To first, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Lindsey had a decent showing in this one. Not one to
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack. Y'all ain't know. I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that 1st and 15. Yeah, and this is homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. What I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing he couldn't fight the feeling.
A.J. Lindsey getting locked in, leading his squad at OPS this season. All eyes on this rising star today. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, runner at second, 2 down. Lindsey now at the plate. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. Hit on the ground to the right side. Foul. And foul ball. Man at second. And a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
That's a ball.
And there's a ball.
Sometimes you got to fight to get back into an at-bat. Take some tough pitches, even out the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that'll do it. And now the shortstop, Mookie Betts. That one ripped. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Ripped to short. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here in L.A., ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Max Muncy. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Sliding, and he makes the catch.
Wow. That will be a highlight. That was incredible.
2 outs, base is empty. Lindsey measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. High fly ball out into left center field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
One down. A.J. Lindsey getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Scott, a former All-Star, 31 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2014. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That four-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him looking. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes if a good hitter can play, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expand a little bit with 2 strikes.
Lindsey had a game to... So coming into the game now on defense, Max Muncy. He takes over as the new first baseman. And now A.J. Lindsey. And that misses. And this one is off and running.
First pitch, 7-11.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. His 19th home run of the year, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Bottom of the first. Mookie Betts will get us started. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. And it's off the wall. Around first, heading for 2. And 1 pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Ohtani back to work. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. And that is out of play. Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Hesung Kim digs in now.
Number 6.
On a line out towards center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Man at first, one away.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
This to third, Taylor. Feed to second, that's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Dodgers. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Romano back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. Taylor. They get one. And next up for the Tigers, A.J. Lindsey. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Two on, one out. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tap back to the mound. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the out, but a run does score. Lindsey, certainly not the reason they lost this game.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Now into the game, Max Muncy. He takes over as the new first baseman.
Number 13.
Here's the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. Bounce to third, and that one handled. Whips it across. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Here's Max Muncy.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Muncy with some impressive production lately. That one is absolutely belted. And it slams off the bottom of the wall. Flying around third is Betts. The relay to the plate. He's safe. It's 1-1.
Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Quick feed to second for one. Over to first, safe. One down, runner at first. Bo Bichette up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a fly. Runner takes off. This one in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Line drive. Come on. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Glass now, ready and deals. Runner takes off for third. Hernandez settles underneath it. Nabs it, and that is that. One left for Detroit. They're down 2-1. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
The throw into second, and he'll pull into second safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Lindsey can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Get out.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
In the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. We are tied at 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. That's out to center field. Lindsey brings it in with a nice run and grab.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Lindsey stands in now and watches strike one.
Well, these Tigers, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today...
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it is out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Lindsey at the plate now. That's ball one.
1-0. That's a ball.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead. Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Crowd locked in. Right now, one-run game here in the ninth. And the next pitch is way outside. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Runner on the go. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Riley Green. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That one the other way. They get the force. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow.
A lot of room in the...
A.J. Lindsey, the next to hit.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Lindsey.
Ripped on a line. Hernandez pulls it down, and that is that. First and second, 2 outs. And next for L.A., Lane Thomas. Sends it to center, and this should be it. And that'll do it. The Tigers salvage the finale of this 3-game series. Lindsey was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Hit that third read, no push stop. Get the keys to that blue and call it is the good part. When you're living everything you thought about, no single mothers who read the squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys, Las Vegas residency.
A.J. Lindsey getting set for this one. His team leading its division. So 2 down. Here comes Aaron Judge. O'Hearn off of first with 2 away. Judge rips that one. That's going back. Back some more. And it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score easily.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
And now the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. And that one is lifted in the air. Jones makes the grab. One pitch and one out. So one out, nobody on. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Lindsey takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way bad.
On the ground to the left, Volpe. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Tigers fail to make any noise. They trail here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
The center fielder, number 4, A.J.
Hampton with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. And there's a ball.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or 2 of incredible starts. And right now, it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
And that is out of play. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Makes the grab. Runner tagging from first.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Back at Comerica Park. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
This one smacked out to left center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
That diving catch right there is the kind of play that just fires up the team, whether it's to make more great defensive plays or to get back in the dugout and swing the sticks.
One out, runner at second. Lindsey getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Yankees up by 3. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Right side, hard hit. Steps on first for the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And up next for New York, Spencer Jones. Tied at 4. Swinging a ball line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags it second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, A.J. Lindsey. That one fouled off. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Caratini aboard here at first with nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
To third, and that's a fair ball. Throw comes in, runner stops, second and third, nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. Really important at bat coming up now.
Out to short. Zips it to first. That's out number 1, and a run comes in to score. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Here's Riley Green. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That's a base hit. In comes the run from second. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
1 down. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And there's 2 away. So runner at second, 2 down. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Jones under this one. Drops into the glove, and that is the inning. Back here in Detroit, now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. So digging in, A.J. Lindsey. Got to deliver as the hero. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees slug their way to a win in this one. Lindsey did well enough. Here's the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. First pitch just misses. Heel with some less than fantastic work on the hill lately. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Even the best pitchers of all time have had stretches where nothing was working for him on the mound. Maybe he needs to have his turn in the rotation skipped or something. Get his mind right to get back on track.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And here it comes. Up and in, and a full count now.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
And a ground ball to first, and he takes it himself for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman, Jeimer
Candelario working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
And that's down, a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A monster shot to right. And they tack on 3. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, A.J. Lindsey. On the ground, Volpe tosses to first. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the center fielder, A.J. Lindsey. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
Man at first, nobody out. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jeimer Candelario. There's a swing and a drive. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic. Lindsey was outstanding in this ball game.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like that.
And next to hit for Detroit, A.J. Lindsey.
Lindsey.
This one in the air. Volpe brings it in for the third out. Back at Comerica Park, on to the third inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Line drive, and that's base hit out into left center field. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next pitch inside, and 1-1. Hit in the air, center field. Jones settles underneath it, and he makes the catch. Out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31.
So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Swung on, belted. That's back.
Relay, here we go. Relay,
He brought it back. Ronnie tags at second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw.
Well, he just took one away from one of the best in the league. It's not going to happen very often, but when you get the opportunity, better make the play, and he did right there.
That one ripped. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now here's a flare off the bat. Makes the grab, and there's two out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Man on second, two down. He's trying for third. In the dirt, blocked. Throw to third, saved. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Two down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
AJ Lindsey.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Way outside, and that is ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Two outs. And fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. And they'll make it to second base with two gone.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Green, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Lindsey had a good day at the office.